So, as you can see, the blues pushed right through the suburbs of Istanbul, named by this guy right here. So, a big thank you to you, dude. You named this city. I kind of like the tan bit, the emphasis on the tan. So Istanbul is this city, and the blues pushed through the suburbs and they made it into the city centre. So that's going to be one of the next battles that we face against the Tangerine forces. We're also going to be landing some greens on the beach as well, but they're still landing blues at the minute. You can see each one of these represents one company of men. So that is nearly a full division of blue marines moving up this beach. And if they do take the city, it becomes a blue city. But we have unknown territory over here. We can't see because of the fog of war. But reds might be moving into positions. Let me know in the comments, should reds move into positions and threaten the blues? I'll let you guys decide. So anyway, meanwhile, over in this direction over here, we'll go down to the Green Millie Mountains, known as the Military Mountains. And this right here is a top secret airbase, which is owned by the king, and he has instructed his generals in this base right here, a bit like Area 51, to try and look for new dimensions. And they found one. They found a new dimension, and what it was, they sent 3 emissaries through into this dimension and they never came back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake my cursor right here and we're going to zoom right into the cave system and check out the forces we're going to send through to try and find these 3 emissaries. So here we are in the cave system, and this right here is a top secret research facility, and you can see they've activated the portal. And we've got the 3 generals right here, and we've got all of the commandos going through to find these emissaries, the 3 diplomats that went through to the dimension. And you know greens love to conquer, so they're not taking any risks. They're just sending commandos straight through with their M16 rifles. But that's a lot of soldiers. There's around 100 men going through the portal. I'm not sure if they're going to use all 100 men in the battle itself, but I know we're gonna do a bit of reconnaissance. That's the word. Couldn't get my words out there. So there we go. We've got the last of them moving through. So now if I shake my cursor like this on the portal, we're gonna zoom right into the portal and go into wherever this dimension is. So here we are on the battlefield, and we can see that 2 of our men have sneaked up on these red figurines over here. We have no idea who they are, so we're going to go ahead and grab this guy here, and we're going to take a little look to see what happened to the greens that we sent forward. Okay, so they seem to have killed the 2 emissaries that went over to try and see if they were friendly or not. So this is not good. So now we're going to move up some greens and see what happens. So we're going to send in the green commandos from the back now. They've came in through the portal, and they're going to push forward in a minute, and they're going to see if these Ravenfield characters are hostile or not. They appear to be hostile because they've killed the 2 emissaries right there. But let's have a look over here. We can see, oh, we've got blues moving up over here. Look at this. We've got Ravenfield soldiers in Men of War. Who would have ever thought? Like I say, huge shout out to Mythic Game Productions for these skins right here. He's making a full Ravenfield mod. There is going to be a link to his channel if you want to check it out, and it'll be in the description, so be sure to go over there and tell them I sent you. So that'd be pretty cool to see how many of you guys actually go over there and say Mighty Mapper sent me. So we can see that the blues own one side of this aircraft carrier right here, and we can see that the reds own this side. So I believe we've got Eagle, which is the blues. I think we can double check that just by going into this mode right here. So if we press that and go on there, we've got Eagle, you can see in the bottom left corner right there, Michael Washington. Over here we have the Reds, so if we click on the Reds, we have Raven, so this is pretty cool. I know we've got more factions on the way, which we have named ourselves. Oh, here we go, they seem to be fighting. What are they doing? Okay, they're fighting, and our greens are moving up now. So the greens are going to get their revenge and move up on the Reds and Blues. We've got the 2 officers right here just inspecting the fight. They're like, this seems very peculiar. The Reds and the Blues seem to be fighting each other, just like in our world. It must be a colour on colour thing. But you can see this is very similar to the Army Men world. They're pretty much the same size, and the terrain around it is pretty much the same. And we're going for a very cool little archipelago sort of map here. There we go. Oh, look at the fight. The fight's kicking off. So the blues seem to be moving up. Eagle, and we've got the cool little AK-47s right there, look. The little cartoony AKs. Oh, they look so cool. One thing we need to give them is blue blood. That's something they don't have yet, and red blood. These greens are going to be cutting in the action in a minute. The generals ordered them to attack on sight, shoot anything that moves. This will be interesting. So let's push these guys up this ramp. There we go, I'm going to select them. I am going to have to take control of some of the soldiers on this, because for some reason they do not want to go up these ramps. But this battle is a battle for the battleship right here in the centre. Whoever takes the carrier wins. So who's going to win? Army men or Ravenfield? You can see a huge concentration of reds over there from Raven. And Eagle seems to be pushing forward, but not getting anywhere with these reds. They're kicking some ass, man. We've got some guys at the back of Raven now. They're not shooting yet. Will they shoot? Will they shoot? They have no idea they're there, look. Let's sneak up, let's sneak on them. Let's get you, come on, sneak up behind them. Oh no, no, no. Oh god, no, ambush! They know we're here. I wonder if the blues will attack us as well. Just because the reds attacked us doesn't mean the blues are going to attack us as well. Ah. So we're going to be covering a lot more of this Ravenfield mod. I know we've got tanks on the way. We've got more skins. And I want you guys to name some of the factions. I know we've got a yellow faction coming, which we're going to be calling Hawk. The Hawk Legion. And we've got other factions coming as well. Let's have a look at this. We've got more reds moving down. We've got Raven moving down, look. I keep calling them reds because of the Army Men of War series, but they're actually known as Raven. Who is going to dominate this aircraft carrier? So these greens have got to hold the ramp now, and you can see that these guys look a little bit different to the standard soldier. They're wearing hats, and that's because they come from the Millie Mountains, the military mountains. Oh, watch this. Oh no, missed. The blues are a bit curious now to who these green dudes are. They're like, who are these guys? I have no idea who these green guys are. Let's see if we can... I think we need to change the thing on them. Let's do that. And then we're going to... there we go. We can turn them on fire at will now. It wasn't on fire at will. Move them there. Who do you guys think is going to win this battle? Pause the video now and go and tell me in the comments. We're going to get as many greens up here as possible. Raven and Eagle have not seen any plastic army men in this dimension. Oh no, here they come. They're coming up the ramp. You guys, it's the worst decision ever standing in the open. You need to get behind these sandbags right here. Here comes a huge clump of the Ravenfield soldiers. It'd be pretty interesting to have a series of our own as well with this Ravenfield mod. Oh, here we go. They're advancing. Oh my god. Let's see what the captains are saying. They're like, oh yes, they're definitely hostile. Yes. Oh, you don't say. Let's move these guys over. Not sure if they're firing, are they? No, they're not firing. We're going to put them on fire at will. This is just to explore this dimension. Now we know that it's hostile. But at least the greens discovered it first. I know what we could do. We could do a little trap on the reds. Maybe like send them the coordinates for this dimension so they can access it. And then they'll go through and then they'll get shot at. But then again, with them being red, they might get along with these guys. I wonder if the red soldiers will get along with these guys and the blues get along with these. Who knows? We could see some interdimensional alliances. So they're too busy occupied with those red soldiers there. Oh, they come. Here they come. Oh, we've got a three-way right here, look. We've got Green Army Men versus Eagle versus Raven. These guys holding the AK, and these guys are holding like these M4 things. They're all ported straight from Ravenfield by Mythic Game Productions. Like I say, a link to his channel is in the description. Go over to his channel and say hi from me. No! They look so cool looking with those hats. Now these are getting attacked from Eagle on the right hand side. Or is it the left? I'm not sure. Right, left. Oh no, look at this. This is an absolute slaughter. At least the Reds have been kicked off the bridge. Which is pretty good. Now it's up to the green soldiers to hold this position. Come on, you guys up here as well. Get as many men up here as we can. You guys can stay on the bridge and hold it. I wonder whose gun's more powerful, an army man gun or a eagle gun? The little AK's there, let's try it. Oh, that's a really good gun. Right, I'll cover you, I'll cover you. Oh, move out of my way. Covering fire! Where are you going? No! Help me! Somebody shoot with me! Oh no, he took one to the face. Let's move as many men up as we can. Come on, get up there. This is revenge for our 3 scientists that went through and didn't come back. These brave, brave men. It's not every day they come across another dimension either. Let's bring these guys up here a little bit. Try and bring the fight to the greens a little bit more. In fact, should we do a charge? Let's just charge them all into the greens, see what happens. So we're going to have Raven coming up, charging all into the greens. And I think there's approximately 200 men on every team, apart from the green plastic men. Because I think there's around 100 of them. Right, charge, charge! There we go. This will be interesting. Who's going to win? Oh, let's get some grenades over there. We need grenades. Right, fire in the hole! Another one, another one. Some silhouettes. Oh, this is so cool. Get him, get him. Oh, that was a bit of a long shot, that. Oh, he's going to get him. Oh, he did it as well. He did it. Too many greens died this day. Oh, no. Cut, cut, cut. Oh, God, what's going on? No, I'm losing. I'm looking for the camera. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm reloading. Don't notice me. Don't notice me. Oh, come on. Dodge the bullets. 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 Come on, you can do it. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. Come on. Retreat. Retreat. Oh, yeah. He's dead. He's gone. So we've got a handful of soldiers down here, a handful of commandos. Like, we need to report back to HQ and tell them how hostile this dimension is. So we can either go to war with this dimension, I'll let you guys decide in the comments, or we could just leave it. Or maybe we could send the coordinates to one of the green enemies. And that way, they might explore this dimension, and it might become hostile. Or we could start up some diplomacy, maybe. And maybe bring them into the Army Men series. Let me know in the comments, because I want to know if you guys want to see more of the Ravenfield mod. Maybe, if not, if you don't want to see it in the Army Men of War series, maybe we could see it in its own little series, or just battles. So let's bring up these reds anyway. Let's try and battle some of these blues and reds together. I do apologise for having to control on this, but this is the first time using this mod, and it's a bit awkward to get them up these ramps, you see. But it looks just like Ravenfield, doesn't it? I think it's the Archipelago map. I think it's safe to say the Blues, Eagle, have taken this aircraft carrier right here. We've just got a handful of Raven left, and they're holding these really, really cool like M16 sort of things. What are they called? I think they're like Scars. Is it the Scar H? Or the M240? I have no idea what this gun is. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, we've got plenty of soldiers over here as well. He's pushing some fire on that position over there. I think what we're going to do is we're going to retreat the green soldiers now, and we're going to report back to HQ, and we're going to tell them that they're hostile, because it's no good fighting just these, what, 6 men, is it? Yeah, the 6 men right here. We're going to pull them back to HQ. Same with these 2 captains, let's pull you back. We're going to leave 1 captain behind to monitor the situation. Maybe even record it for the king. Look at all the colours of the rainbow on here. Look. Yeah, there's only a handful of guys left. Should we try bringing them up? Those guys down there, that's what we need. Come on, get up there. Go, go, go. So it's all down now to these 10 men. Oh no, 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 no. Yep. That was a win for the for Eagle right there. So we can see that Eagle and Raven are fighting in this world. And this world is pretty much the same as the Ravenfield world, so... yeah, so like I say, if you guys enjoyed this mod and you want to see more of it, do hit that like button. Also, subscribe, join the Mighty Nation. Closing on, I think it's like 18,000 subscribers now. Crazy. So I will see you guys in the next video.